Hello and welcome back to Fallout 4 Automatron. We are still exploring the Mechanist base here with Ada, and I have the nasty feeling we're going to get into a fight. Just call it a hunch. It's actually not that great of a hunch, but it's a hunch.
Here.
You play enough video games, you start recognizing patterns for certain areas.
Over here.
I'm also wary because there's a lot of places like this on the floor where it obviously drops down. So I run the real risk of being ambushed.
The Commonwealth is right to fear people like you. People who have no respect for human life. Who only wish death or pain for those around them. That is why I, the Mechanist, have made it my solemn vow to protect the innocent. To put an end to people like you.
Have you even met me?
Hopefully, that's the last of them.
I have a feeling the Mechanist might not actually be a person. Oh, hello.
Did you hear that?
Let's aim for its head. Those things are no joke. I mean, really. Shut Ada and look her up. That's funny, actually.
Good riddance.
I actually have more than enough ammo for this thing. I should use it more. Just need to get a better magazine on it. Which now, thanks to all this adhesive, I don't need to worry about. More robot workstations. Is this steam or is this something flammable? Okay, I guess it's steam. There's some radioactivity in here, it looks like. Stimpack, Wonder Glue, Turpentine, Power Substation Terminal. Warning Epsilon 6 security alert, Been down here almost 4 months now and I'm already getting bored. Thought it would be exciting to sign up work for Robots program, but when I finally get my departmental assignment, I almost quit. Power Substation A? Are you kidding me? 4 years of electrical engineering school and they had me babysit a bunch of generators. I can strip Mr. Handy or 2 Protectron down to its base parts in under 2 hours, and they stick me here. What a waste of time. After talking to Sharpley during my smoke break, I thought of a way to turn my isolation to advantage. I've got a buddy in the civilian service who works for a vending company, and he reckons that I can make a few bucks if I stick one of his cigarette machines down here. It would save everyone a trip all the way to the surface if they're out of smokes and give me an excuse to say hi to any of the ladies that happen to wander in to purchase some. I'll tell you, Sharpley is a genius. I might even have to comp him a few free packs for his help. Took all the trouble to sneak the machine into my substation, just have Banks over at Substation B start complaining about the smoke. First I thought he was jealous of all the ladies hang around my new cigarette machine during their smoke breaks. Then he showed all his cards when he told me he's going to lodge a formal complaint with Delano if I don't make him happy. He doesn't care about the smoke. Sneaky little thief just wants a cut of the cigarette sales. Might have to pay him off to keep the brass off my back. Finally got official approval to keep my cigarette machine in my substation. I'm pretty sure the free cartons that found their way onto the general's desk may have had something to do with it. Now Banks can't do a damn thing about it. Okay, well, it's just petty. There's nothing useful in there. Thank you. Thank you ever so much. I'm glad I read that. nuclear reactor. Yeah. Should be like irradiated Nuka-Cherry. So where's this guy's cigarette machine at? It's not in here, actually. It's been moved. What are you? Whiskey. Nope, 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 nope. They start coming out of the walls, I'm out of here. Pack of duct tape. I should really repair my arm. Let's see if I have the stuff to repair this.
This should prove interesting. I wonder what you'll build
Which
next.
one? Oh, they're all pretty gunked up. I don't have the stuff to repair it. Oh, T. You lack the... Oh, yeah, no, so... Okay. At least I got the really damaged thing taken care of. Alright, let's get back in here. Yeah, this is totally going to slam shot behind me. Okay, that looks to actually be dead. Cybermech Scrapbot. Those guys are so bad. Okay, so that's blocked off. Looks like we just have to go to the end over here. Let's turn the light off. Hmm.
They're out there, Will.
Oh, they are coming out of the walls. Nope, 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 nope. Good job, Ada. Even when you can't do anything, you got my back. You know, it actually looked like it attacked the scrapbot. I wonder if that was a mistake.
Powering weapons.
Thing just took a freaking sniper to the face at close range. Alright, so what? This is substation B, right? Okay, got to keep an eye out. Kind of worried we haven't seen any traps lately. Let's see. Facility Director's holotape.
Tony Delano, facilities. Air filtration's on the fritz again. It's like a constant haze in here. I swear to God, if these people don't quit smoking, I'm gonna sue for health benefits. Yeah, like anyone here will allow that to happen.
That's it.
Anyway, I got McDaniel up there taking a look. But if that fan needs replacing again, I'm having Fadley fired.
Unit task repair orders request. Experiencing voice distortion, check speakers or hardware, assigned none. No optic readings from center eye stock, needs replacement. J. McDaniel, a valve needed, left leg lost in assembly. Replace decommission. September production orders approved by T. Harkin. Harkin. Wasn't Harkin the name of the runaway synth in Fallout 3? 100 feet copper wire, stainless steel sheets, high temperature air filters, Rubco model E601 terminal. Autoclave bags, 2 sharps bins, 50 units of isopropyl alcohol sharps bins. Are those needle disposal type thing? I guess if they're working with robo-brains, that kind of makes sense. Though I would like to point out that robo-brains are quite possibly the worst thing to make a robot out of.
You may be getting closer,
Jeez.
but I will not falter. My robots will see to it that no further harm will come to the Commonwealth. I believe that good will always overcome evil.
Just die. You're going to attack me? Just die. Sorry, Ada. Is this like gonna? Oh, I was gonna say, is he gonna like fold down and smack me? Because that would be kind of funny. Handy fuel. Psycho. Gotta love the Psycho.
Past yield such interesting finds.
Wait, how'd you get there? Where are you? Oh, she's still down there.
Scan this.
I want to know where she got the scanning technology from. Bone cutter. Research wing. Of course the mechanist is in the research wing. Why is there a locked cell here? Oh, these weren't willing test subjects, were they?
Use this.
Seems really inefficient. Don't get me wrong, it looks awesome, but it seems really inefficient. Forfeiture terminal password. Mr. Gutsy model. L68L LLRM. What? Personal log. Raymond Esteban, U.S. Army MP Division. Status encoded. Broderick got reassigned out of the facility today. I think they have him scrubbing toilets on backwater listening post in Anchorage now. Oh, jeez. They put me in charge of the cell block, and I initiated Gamma 9 status. After 2 days, the threat of rioting has ended and everything is back to normal. The brass gave me the go-ahead to start sending people to the medical section. Everything is proceeding as planned. If we have any hope of beating the enemy at their own game, we need to get these robots online. Who cares what happens to a few lazy inmates? I told Broderick he needs to fall in line, but he wouldn't listen. Of all people, I would have expected him to understand the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Oh. Okay, my money is on the Mechanist being a robo-brain. Check that out. They turned the robo-brain into a little carrying thing. Prisoners ghoulified as well as being kept held here. It's kind of horrifying, actually. Oh, you got some buff out? I'll take that. Okay, what's upstairs here? I have a feeling we go through that door, but I just gotta check. Okay, so what? This is just above all the prisoner cells so they could watch them, right? Probably do the patrols up here. Protectron model. I'm kind of curious, but let's just check out A72. I like that number. A72, cell A4, 32, male. Convicted of secondary murder while under influence of alcohol. Subject displays high intelligence and knowledge of tactics. Slight signs of PTSD. Dr. Astelford to evaluate for treatment. Yeah, they were using these people for robo-brains. Which makes me think they might have gotten rid of one of the, military guys, putting them in for treatment, maybe. Oh, I'm encumbered. That's unfortunate. I need you to carry some stuff. Hey. Ada.
Hey.
Yes.
Trade.
Looking to lighten your load?
Yes, I am actually. Thank you. Take all of my junk, please. I shall furiously click. There we go, that's better. I hit the button. Okay. How do you get a ladle? Seriously, the robots with the biological component is like the dumbest idea ever. You take the idea of a robot, right, who for the most part is going to last for as long as their parts hold up. And then you replace it with a biological component that will age and die. And granted, you could treat it and maybe give it some sort of magical handwave that'll increase its general longevity, but it's not. It's still going to degrade. It still needs fuel. Unless you're saying you're going to pickle the brain and then just use it for an electrical transfer, which... Robo-brains, they're terrible. Why? Oh. This looks like this is where they... Cerebral reconditioning. This is not a nice place. Can't help but notice that looks like somebody shot that up really bad. That's rust. Brain extraction terminal. Womack over in sanitation made off a comment that his job having to grab what was left out of our test subjects and dispose of them if the furnace felt wrong. And then a day later, I was sharing lunch with some of the personnel from Assembly Division, and they asked me if pulling the brains from a test subject's heads even bothered me. I told them that it didn't. I'm not sure why some of these people on the project are having problems with what they're doing. Maybe they should look for work somewhere else. It's kind of, amoral. Just a little bit. Well, good news is that doesn't work anymore. Pickled and preserved for all ages.
That's a museum quality piece.
Anise Ciroletti, Chief Scientist. This is the third time I've had to request more security. As thorough as our assembly procedures may be, there's a human factor to be considered. These are criminal and unstable minds. It can't be a scientist's job to ensure each test subject is properly sedated. I was promised military assistance and security, but we need more. I won't allow my crew to be endangered. As fascinating as it may be to integrate the human mind with robotics, sometimes I wish I never signed on to this project.
You probably shouldn't have. Especially considering that by that point you're so far in that your only way out is to probably disappear. Oh, hello. It's putting me this way, but there's obviously something over there. Let's get rid of the turret. The turret's the real threat. Oh, I have no angle on that or that. Hey, you stop shooting me. Not to mention, here's a added fact. By giving the robot a brain, you give it a weak point. A substantial weak point. Okay, it's dead. That Mesmatron thing is nasty. Oh no! That was a good time to level up. That was a really good time to level up. It actually gave me my health back. Critical. No damage. No damage whatsoever. Alright, let's get the wounding one. I hate pulling this out, but these guys do a ton of damage.
My apologies. I think I lost them. Not much of a threat after all.
Medical terminal password. Oh, I'm about ready to lose my legs.
That was amusingly simple.
Considering in all likelihood what happened here was the robots, I use that term loosely, they weren't robots, they're cyborgs at this point, right? They probably revolted and then killed everyone, and I don't blame them. I feel no sympathy for these guys. None. They weren't the victims. Oh, I have the password. Contamination detected in the extraction room. Please notify facilities. Batch 1 decommissioned. Stimulation passed. Pass. Focus initial assembly. It's batch 5. Passed extraction in progress. Updates to hardware and software to allow for smoother communication between brain and CPU. Additional tactical. Okay. Oh, I didn't actually open the door. Duh. Accessing maglocks. But it was in progress. This is a freaking RoboBrain factory.
Scan this.
So while we wait on Ada, I think it would be a good time to end off, and I'll see you next time with a little bit more Fallout 4 and Automatron.